What's up guys and welcome back to Trove on the PlayStation 4. And before we get started today, I just have to say a quick thank you so much for all of the support on the first Trove PS4 video. Honestly, I thought we would just make one video on Trove PS4 and just that would be it. It would be like a little showcase video, but you guys showed so much support on that video. It already has over 15,000 views, which is insane. So thank you guys so much for that. And a lot of you asked for more Trove videos. So today I want to be showing off the character that I used in that first video, which is the Shadow Hunter. Now that I've leveled him up a little bit more and I have his ultimate, you can see that we're gonna be able to do more with him. So I'm gonna sort of show him off in depth in today's video. We got him to level 10, I got the mastery level 11. So we're just gonna show him off, talk about my strategies with him, how I level him up, all that kind of stuff, and just how he works in case you wanted to try him out yourself. And if you guys do enjoy this video, let me know, because I actually do have a class key. That way you guys can let me know what class you wanna see next that I can showcase, and then I'll get that class, I'll level him up to level 10, and we'll see how that works. But as you can see, I actually am online on PSN right now, so Zebra Herd members might be joining me, which would be super duper awesome. But let's go ahead and get started with everything. And really, the Shadow Hunter is a ranged character. As you can see, you can press R2 to shoot with your normal firing. It's not the longest range in the world. Like you see this mountain over here, like I think we can just barely land that, but if we were to like shoot here, you can see that it's sort of like the end of its range right there. Like you can see it didn't actually make an impact there because that's the maximum of its range. So it's not a sniper class as much as like a mid-range. With that being said, let's go over to our first dungeon. Let's see, is this dungeon good? It looks like it's already taken. So yeah, let's try to find one. There's one over here that hasn't been taken. So he has a variety of other abilities that we'll show off once we're actually in a dungeon. It's so cool that we have Zebra Herd members joining us right now, but like I said, thank you guys so much for your support on the first Trove video. I honestly wasn't planning on making more than one, but then you guys were like super supportive with this, so I was like, of course I'd make more. So let's try to find our way into this dungeon right now and see what we can do. Also, I'm also looking into making the Zebra Herd clan or the club, but for right now, I don't have enough flux because it's like super expensive. So we're gonna be doing that at some point, just not right now. So let's go ahead and find the boss and I'll show you guys what else we can do. So our R1 is basically a stun. What'll happen is our character will throw down a mine, and then if any character walks over that mine, they will be frozen in place. So what you really wanna do is throw down the mine and then press your ultimate and then let it go. And boom, it does so much damage. So what's actually happening there is, like I said, we're pressing R1 to throw a mine, and then I press my L1, and my L1's sort of hard to explain, so I actually have the Trove's explanation on their official website. Mark all nearby enemies and let fly with a radiant arrow touched by the goddess herself. So it doesn't actually tell you what it does, but basically what it's doing, I believe, is extra splash damage. So that's why we were able to just basically one-shot that boss, is because I threw out the stun, I pressed L1, and I let it rip with my L2 shot. So basically L1 is their ultimate, it's sort of like a buff. And then our L2 is like a super powered up shot. It's called the Radiant Arrow, which is fire a scintillating shot that pierces through walls and other enemies. So it can pierce through walls as well, which is pretty crazy. I actually haven't used that part, but it does splash damage. It does sort of a collateral. So what you really wanna do is you wanna bunch up all of those enemies. We'll talk about this as we make our way to the next dungeon, which is over this one. But you wanna bunch up all of the enemies with that stun, and then you just wanna go in for the kill with one big shot. And it does so much damage most of the time that it's definitely worth it. I might actually pick up some of this primordial flame while we're getting over here. But yeah, I'm not like the best at this game, but I really do like learning a character and its best strategies, so this is a lot of fun to me. So if you guys wanna see more class showcases, that's definitely what I'd probably plan on doing in this series. And some of you actually asked for like a traditional Let's Play where we do it like episodically. I don't know if Trove's gonna be the best game for that because it is super duper grindy. I'm trying to get up here, there we go. And hopefully be a part of this one before anybody takes, you know, the boss. Let's get up here, and let's get up here. And if you already have me added on PSN, you can actually go ahead and join me on Trove. If you don't have me added, most of the time my friends list is full, but you know, I try to make it work. Let's go up here and then stun you like that, and then bada boom, and I just did everything I just said, you know, before, and then boom, we're good. Now this character's really tough to solo at first, but you get the idea. So I figured out to answer a few other questions in today's video, since we're not, can I break this stuff? No, wait, oh I can. Doesn't give you anything. That would be so cool if it gave you stuff. Ah, that stinks. Okay, oh, let's not die. But you can see that I actually do have a few items if you're curious on my setup right now. How do I check that out? I gotta go character sheet. So here's my setup right now. Like I said, I'm still figuring this game out. When I played it on PC, I did it very casually. So like, I didn't really get super in depth on this stuff, but I've been trying some things out. You can see we actually have a ally, which is our cotton candy ally. A lot of people have been asking me about this little cotton candy unicorn. As you can see, it gives me 50 magic find, which apparently that's a stat that increases your chance of getting bonus stuff. So a lot of people were asking how you can get that. And I won't make my own video on it because it would take like 2 seconds to explain. Basically, sign up with an account. If you are playing on PS4 and you're just playing through the game and you don't have an account, is this somebody's house or is this? I guess this is a dungeon. I thought it was somebody's house. It looks like somebody like you. You're just a bartender. Are you real? No. Okay, that's very bizarre. Never seen this one before. But if like back on the main menu, it'll say you can either create an account, an existing account, you can link it, or you can just play the game. And most people just choose to play the game. But if you go ahead and either create an account or link an account, you can go ahead and do that, and you'll be able to get yourself this ally. And it's like having an ally is always better than not having one because it's going to give you extra stats, which ours gives us a higher chance of getting more loot. So that's a very important one to have just because loot is everything in this game. The loot you don't need, you can, replace for glim or flux or whatever it is, and then you can use that to, make stuff. There's a bunch of stuff going on in this game. It can get super complex. Oh, I need that blue stuff. Let me go ahead and get that. But I really like this character. Like when I chose what is it called? Shadow Hunter, I think. A lot of people gave me sort of flack for it. Like, I don't know if this is like not a very light character. Some people are just saying it's not difficult early game, but since I know how to play the character already, I had a good time with it. But yeah, it's really just getting that combo down. If you can throw down the mine and get all of the enemies bunched up, make sure that the first character you're hitting is the boss in the dungeon. Make sure that you're getting that full L2 shot onto the boss, because that way you're gonna be able to get the maximum damage and just be able to destroy him. Once you get rid of the boss, all the other enemies usually become quite easy to take out, but we gotta go this way now. And we're just gonna try to go ahead and get some stuff done. Hopefully until we can get our 500 on the top right there. Where are we going right now? I'm going to this one. So let's go ahead and get this done. Or not, how do we get in here? This is confusing. It says there's a dungeon right here in front of my face. Oh, is it in here? Oh, I see it. Also, you might see on my hotbar, I actually got a chest for exploring around. I might save, I've only accidentally opened one chest, but beyond that, I haven't opened up a single chest. Here you are. So let's throw down an R1, he gets stunned, press L1, and then let it rip. Boom, destroy a bunch of them, and the boss is easy. Now, I am playing on an easier difficulty. I think we're in the level 8 through 9 portal, but I'm level 10. And I only did that way, because I didn't know if I'd be teaming up with many people. But even when soloing, if I'm at my level that my portal is supposed to be in, I honestly don't find myself running into too many issues, and even if I am, I just use a few health potions and I'm totally good. So honestly, I haven't had too many troubles with this class. It's probably not the fastest leveling up experience compared to some other classes, but I honestly don't know. This is really the only class I've put some major time into in Trove, so I really wanna hear your suggestions on what classes we should showcase soon, because I would just like to hear that. So it looks like this is the one that most people are in right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the balcony. Now that I know the layout of this one a little bit better, where is the portal? It'd probably be over here then. Yep, here it is. All right, then let's go to this dude's bedroom. He's like, what are you doing in my house? This is private property. Oh, no, did they get it? No, he's up here. He's on this little stage. I love that. Didn't really notice that little detail before. So he is over here. Let's go ahead and get that ready. And then boom, hit you like that. That wasn't bad. It wasn't the best, but one thing to keep in mind when playing a character like this is that mana is super duper important. As soon as you run out of mana, you're sort of running out of your options to do damage. So keep in mind the fact that, oh, press the wrong button. You do not regenerate mana when you're jumping or when you're in the air. You only regenerate mana when you are just walking around. So if you're in a bind and you're like, why can't I get any more mana? Try just, instead of jumping away, just try to jump away. Instead of jumping away, just try to run away. I know that can be harder at certain points in time because of the fact that, what's it called? I lost my words. Because it's hard to dodge most of those guys' shots, but it's definitely worth doing if you can. I'm glad that the people we're joining right now are super duper on top of it. Like they're just like, okay, let's just go to the next point now. Go, go, go. All right, so let's get on over here. Where is our next one? Our next one's still like way down this way. So let's go ahead and go for that one. But like I said, when I earn up enough flux, which I'm only like 1/3 of the way there, like I think it's 3,500 flux to get a club set up. I only have 700 right now. As soon as I do, I'll probably make a video where I create the club to show you how you can do it. And then also, you know, make it available so that you guys can join. Like, I don't know if you have to be my PSN friend to join the club, because if not, that's actually super duper awesome, because I just don't have enough room on my PSN friend list for everybody right now. So it would be great if more Zebra Herd members who might not be my PSN friends can join the club. All right then, so let's go ahead and boom, and then destroy Cactus Dude here, just like that. That was beautiful. And then, come on, let's get you. Where are you? You're right here? Gotcha. There's a little bit more progress. I don't think we're gonna be able to fill up that star bar in today's video if it only fills up that much, so. Let's see. Let's get some of this stuff, and then we're good. But yeah, how I got one of the class coins here, like if we teleport back now, because I've shown off a good amount of this character, I think you guys get how to play this one now. I wanted to show you guys, you know, some progress I've made throughout the game, because like I said, I've been putting a few out. Wow, that was a cool visual of everything without the blocks, but I've been putting a good few hours into this game. So I wanted to show you guys my progress and how I'm doing. I still got a lot more progress to make, but that sort of depends on how interested you guys are in seeing more stuff. But right now, let's go this way. All right, so here's our house. I'm gonna refill on my stuff here. And I got all the crafting stuff I need, but I haven't gotten around to actually building my house. I wanna make it all Zebratastic and stuff at some point or another, but now might not be that time. Let's go over here and deposit everything I can. So let's throw that in, throw that in. I might not wanna throw in some of these weapons, but all the consumable items that I'm gonna need to stack up a lot of, I wanna throw in here. As you can see, I have a few chests in here, and I have the wooden treasure trove, I have the Budgie Buddy Adventure chest, I have the 7 Miners Troves and 1 Manta Ray, and then another Running Reptile Adventurer's chest. A lot of chests. We also got 6 Dragon Coins, which I have no idea what's going on with the dragon stuff in this game. Like there's Dragon Coins and I have no clue what that, like any of that means. So if you guys wanna like sort of catch me up a little bit, I'm totally game for that. But what really just ended up happening is I mastered my character enough and I got some dragon coins. I also got, I think for my 2nd mastery level, I got a class coin. So whatever one you guys wanna see the most, you can have a little bit of a voting spree in the comment section below. Whichever one you guys wanna see the most, that's the one we will check out with our coin. I've also been dabbling, and I've become a dabbler in ring crafting, which has actually gotten my mastery levels up a lot. So there's a bunch of little tips on what I've been doing to level up if you're having a hard time. With that being said, I'm not a master at this game, so there might be better strategies out there, but that is the Shadow Hunter class. Soon enough, we'll show off a new class. We'll try to open up our own Zebra Herd club if that's what you guys are interested in. So feel free to let me know in the comment section below, but for right now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Trove. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your friends and family, and of course, comment in the comment section below. If you watch this point in the video, make sure you comment Zebra Shadow so I know you've watched in the video and that you are a Zebratastic viewer. By the way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.